small little cracks like here, here, and where else? Maybe I'll put one like, I'll put one here. Just put one probably like, put one here. Shift right click, multi-cut, click and snap, click tight, control shift, give me a freaking break, man. Control shift click, 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 control shift click, click, and click and snap, press W, shift right click, multi-cut. I'm gonna click, snap, I'm gonna click tight, control shift, control shift, control shift, control shift, control shift, control shift, wait no, that click and snap, press W, and edge mode, grab that, turn, here, double tap, press W, push it in, push it in, push it in, there. I should have made that wider. Yeah, barely noticeable. That one here you could notice right away. Yeah. And I'm gonna undo this. I don't wanna move the UVs. The moment I move the UVs, it's gonna show up here, not in the best way. So I'm gonna just undo it and just redo the multi-cut to be a little bit wider. Just something to be aware of. Maybe I'm gonna make it like here, that much. So that's a bit more. Maybe a little bit freaking more, like maybe like that much, man. Here, 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 snap. Then click out here. Control shift, so I went up here. And then it'll allow me to go up to here, here, here. Control shift, control shift, control shift, and click and snap, press W. Alright, good. Here, and then hold shift, double tap, press W, push it in, object mode, yeah, there, super obvious. You could get away with a lot, pushing it in, even this too. Go back in here, edge mode, grab that, shift, hold shift, double tap, let's push this in more, like this much, really make it obvious. Yeah, that nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. Here, we have grab that, hold shift, double tap, push it in more. Yeah, nice. Maybe here, grab this, press Q, hide that, gizmo, press 4, right. And this is the soften and harden edge option box. Set that to 20, close. Nice. Kind of harsh, but whatever. Same thing here. This, press 4, 5, click on that, apply, close. Not bad, not bad, not bad. too much. Just a little bit here, a little bit there. Maybe I'll put one right here, just at this end. Shift right click, multi-cut. I'm gonna click, snap, and then here, like this much is good. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely read that. Control Shift click, click. Control Shift click, 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 and click and snap, and then come back around. Feels pretty. Screw it, just let it be. See if I can get away with this. And then click, snap, press W. Click that, press Q, hold Shift, double tap, press W, push it in. And even this too, this is way bigger, but it works. Go back in, face mode, grab this, underneath, hold Shift, double tap. No, it won't let me. Grab that, hold Shift, and left click. Hold Shift, double tap, nice. Hold Shift, left click, hold Shift, left click, hold Shift, double tap, nice. Go into the soft and hard options. Maybe I'll set that to 30 instead. Higher the number means softer the faking of the shading curvature. 30 degrees is more broader. No, I don't like 30. Looks like jello. Undo, undo, undo. Set this to 25. Would that work? 25 degrees. 25 and 20 is the same, I guess. I don't know. That looks, yeah, that looks freaking nasty. It was too wide. If you look at here, yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too wide. All right, so this is a good example of too much. Yeah, it's a good example. So I'm gonna undo. Yeah, I'm gonna undo that. And I'm gonna redo the UVs. I mean, redo the multi-cut, because if I were to move the vertices, it's gonna mess with the UVs too much. I'm gonna get it tighter, like here. Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift, left click, drag up to here. Around here's good. Control maybe a little bit tighter around there. Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift. Left click, snap. Right click, edge mode. Select that. Hold Shift, double tap, press W, push it in, like that much. Right click, object mode. Good, 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 good. Come back in, face mode, grab that. Hold Shift, left click, hold Shift, double tap, hold Shift, left click, hold Shift, left click, hold Shift, double tap. Soften, harden, 20, apply, close. Alright, good. Put one here, and if I go put one line there, if I did that and that, it doesn't matter. Maybe what I can try is Shift, grab that face, hold Shift, and then double tap, and then Shift right click, bevel face, but then I'll turn the chamfer off. Wait, what the hell just happened? Oh, never mind, I don't want to do that. Object mode, shift right click, insert edge flip tool, option box, I'll put the multi-laser here in the middle. Alright, so I had to pause the video for a bit. I did to try some experimentation, but it wasn't really working. Anyway, so from here, I'm gonna, let me see, control 1. Okay. These here, and this is, it's okay, I think. I grab this, center pivot, this one too, center pivot, this one, center pivot, this one, center to pivot, this one, UV editor, I press 6, I think what I want to do is hyper shade, and then I'm gonna name this UV pattern shader, and then I want to repeat the UV some more, the pattern, place 2D texture, attribute editor, repeat UVs 3 by 3. Okay, I can read it better. Alright, that works. It's clean. Alright. Close. And this one, front left. So close that. Yeah, close that. I don't need this. Get out of my way. Grab that. I don't need that. Get out of my way. I don't need this. Get out of my way. Control Shift S. Japanese. Coffee. Japanese table. WIP 01. Alright, so I'll grab this and crack that open and close that and put it there. And I'll dock it. Open up the outliner, grab this. There, dock it. Oh, god damn, I freaking hate this shit. What's that? Alright, let's work on this. Control 1. Turn on the grid. Okay, so turn this on. Why the hell is this so goddamn bright? What the hell? Hyper shade. UV texture pattern. Oh, what the? Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's what that color thing was. Huh. That was weird. I have no idea what the hell. This should be a sRGB. That's why it's so bright. I'll grab back this. Now I can tone this back up. Right around there maybe. Around there. Roughness. Make it more glossy. Just leave it like that. Alright. Grab this. And close that. Control 1. Okay. Then turn this on. Edge mode. This seems to be for that. Right, so it looks like this. And this one. That's about right. So this and that. UV shell, grab that, dump that there. This seems to be for that. UV shell, grab that. Press E as in Edward. Hold J as UV. Grab. Okay, so I'm going right click vertex, and I'm just when I just go to vertex mode, it's just to help me verify this is to that, but you can't literally move it. Oh, you can't. So this is to that, that is to that, so this and this, that, this is to that. Okay, fine. UV shell, grab this, press E as in Edward, hold J as in Jacob, need to rotate it clockwise. But let go of J as in Jacob, zoom in, then press R, squeeze, scoot it forward, kind of scale in a little bit more, okay, scale a little bit back up, grab that and that, shift right click, move in so, bam, nice. And then this edge is to that, so the UV, this probably is to that probably. UV shell, grab the shell, press E as in Edward, hold J as in Jacob to snap, 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 snap. Good. Now bring it here, perfectly sized. Edge mode, grab those, shift right click, move in so, bam. Edge mode, grab that, that is for that. Down here, what I'll do is I'll go grab this shell, bring it over. I'm gonna go press E as in Edward, hold J as in Jacob, rotate, 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 press W, bring it in, then press R, stretch it out, bump, 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 press R and bump, 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 bump. Align it like so, press bump, and then put it like that. Maybe press R, squeeze it just a little bit. Perfect. Edge mode, grab those, shift right click, move in so. Okay, good. This and that. So shift right click, move in so. Nice, 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 nice. Wait, what the hell is this? Edge mode, grab that. Move in so. No, gotta resize it and reposition it. UV shell, grab the shell, press E as in Edward, hold J as in Jacob, spin, spin, let go of J, put it here, kind of eyeball it, press R, stretch, 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 press W, bring it back to edge mode, grab that, shift right click, move in so, bam, nice. Alright, so we did that. Probably can copy and paste this leg all around as an array. Just gotta move the pivot point there. But before I do any of that, Control 1. Okay, good. Alright. There's some subtle stretching. Motherfucker. Why is this shit stretching? Huh. Interesting. I can fix that. This one. And this one. Control 1. Actually, no, let me hide that. Hide that. This is a good one. Yep. Grab that. Hide that. Alt 5. Grab this. Edge mode. Right click, hold edge mode. Double tap. Hold shift. Double tap. Hold shift. Double tap. Hold shift. Double tap. Press 4. Hold shift, double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Good. Press 5, 6, and then shift right click, hold bevel edge. Does this. I need to set the segments to 2. Fraction. Get tighter, tighter, tighter. Tighter like that. Maybe that might be too tight. And 0.18. Press 5. Turn off the blue color. Right click, object mode. Just look at the. Have to compare this bevel to this, since they're made out of the same material. Want to kind of follow the same beveling roundness profile. Maybe a little bit wider. Press T as a Tom. Fraction, make it open up some more. 0.23 or something. Yeah, see? Maybe we'll make it 0.25. Yeah, I like 0.25. Alright. Then close, close, press W, get out of my way. Grab this, soften, harden edge, apply, close. Oh, that looks nasty. 30 degrees. Yeah, 30 degrees. Right. This one. Grab this, face mode, grab that. Hold shift, double tap. Shift select that. Hold shift, double tap. Maybe at this face, give it a 30-degree angle to soften it up. So, what happens if I undo this? Maybe I'll put 40 degrees instead. instead of 30. Yeah, like 40 degrees better. Yep, 40 it is. Right. This one. I want to put in some cracks. How do I do that? If I go here, wrap it around. Or maybe I can just do shift, right click, and multi-cut. If I use multi-cut, if I click, ba 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 ba, click, ba 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 ba. Alright, so I had to pause the video for a bit to do some test runs, and I think poly, you know, this thing's still bright. Click on hyper shade, control A, drop down the freaking white. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Alright, so like that, poly level, press T. Should be fine, right? I don't like that. Maybe I'll grab this, maybe I'll just lower it in.